McComas Hall, built back in 1967. They built this theater lobby shortly after. They said it was going to be the best in the state. And they put on this grand show to premiere it in this brand new theater that they had. They were doing the Phantom of the Opera with theatrics. The department head said it would make headlines. He was right, it made headlines, but not for the acting. See, they were running late, making their stages, their equipment. Everything had seemed to mess up. Everything that could go wrong had go wrong. And one night, the director was up here late. It's not before the show. She just had to get this last thing done. She couldn't stand for it not to be perfect. Young thought she'd make it big out in Hollywood somewhere, or maybe New York, directing plays on Broadway. But she never got that chance. She was up here the night before the play. She had some scene she was trying to work out, and the lighting just wasn't quite right, so she decided to climb up in the rafters and fix that one light that just didn't want to work. She made her way up to the second floor and made her entrance there at the stagehand entrance. As she climbed up above on those rafters, she kept thinking, wow, these aren't quite as sturdy as they should be. Her legs shook like jello as she tried to climb through, and she thought, this will be all right. Not the best on heights, but I can do this. It's for the show. The show must go on. She made her way across to that one light that just didn't want to cooperate. That one light, it was just being stubborn, so she started just fiddling with the mount and just trying her best to make it work. She thought she could rig something up to maybe it would last at least through the show, at least for opening night. But something happened. She kind of started to lose her grip on the light, and knowing how expensive those brand new lights were, she tried to grab it, but she lost her balance, and in the process of trying to grab the light, she fell over the railing. She tumbled over that railing, and her body fell, plunging towards the stage. 1,000 thoughts ran through her mind. Would she die? Would she be maimed for life? Would she be paralyzed? I mean, what would she do if she wound up in a wheelchair? I mean, come on, she, after all, didn't have a whole lot of skills. I mean, acting was seriously about all she could do. After all, her father was right. She never was much good at anything, not even acting, even though she tried. She plunged to the floor, to the stage, then all of a sudden, it's nothing, just black. The next morning, the department head, he decided to come in and take a stroll through the new building just to see what was going on. And as he walked into the theater lobby, he knew something was off. He saw a light on. He decided to walk in and check it out, and there he saw a lifeless body just lying on the stage. He saw her lifeless body laying there in a pool of blood. Immediately he called the authorities, but by the time they got here, there was nothing, just a bloody spot. They couldn't even find a body.
Aperture.
Each year, more people claim to see her. And to this day, they claim that the ghost of Teresa Govrich still haunts the McComas Theater lobby.